How's it going, guys? Thank you for tuning in and watching the channel. I have yet another show for you today. What I'm going to do is, if you've been watching my channel, you will see that I've been doing these Friday the 13th masks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the whole trilogy of all of them, because they all had different ones basically in each one. So there's a bunch of Jason movies out there. So what I want to do is I've got a mask collection out there, and I'm building all the masks for each movie so that I can hang them up on the wall and make them pretty. I was watching some different channels on YouTube, and I found one, it's called Big Hush, and this guy, he makes these, he's got like millions of them, of different colors, different shapes, different sizes. He does all kinds of different cool stuff. So he kind of inspired me to do a couple of these. I did watch a couple of his shows so that I can kind of get an idea on how I was going to go about doing this. So make sure you hop on over to his channel and give him some love. I appreciate the help. So anyway, what we're going to do is I've got these two made already. What should be your part 3 and your part 4. Those are already done. So now I'm on to 5, and I noticed in 5 there's 2 different masks in 5. Basically you have a copycat of Jason that walks around. He's got a whiter mask on, but it's got 2 blue chevrons right here. Then you got this one that Jason shows up in the movie. I don't know if it was a dream or something, but he's all dirty and gross, and he still has to split up the top, and I'm going to make that mask as well. So we got 2 masks for part 5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this one in a separate show, so that I'm not doing both of them at the same time. I'd like to do both of them at the same time, so they're both in one video, but I'm guessing if maybe you want to make this one for part 5, you can watch this video. If you want to watch this one for part 5, you watch that video. Either way, so you get these ones here from Spirit Halloween. 15 bucks. These are your Amazon ones. What I've been looking at is, you can see the picture right here. This mask ain't gonna work as good because see the snaps it's got down on the side of the chin there. Plus, in this one, they almost look like rivets in the mask. So that's where this guy will come in good, because he has rivets as well. And I was trying to figure out how I'm going to toss this guy in, because I have a couple of these ones. So we're going to go ahead and use this one for the Jason. And I'm going to use this one in a separate video for the rip-off guy that's pretending to be Jason. So this is what the build's going to be on. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, first things first, we got this ugly little rinky-dink mask. These Spirit Halloween ones, they kind of suck because of the big old cone head on top of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it down. If you look in the picture here, there's a nice little slit right there. And then it's more rounded towards the top. So what I'm going to do is take my little magic marker here. And I'm just going to draw somewhat of where I want. Then I'm going to take a look at the picture. Actually, you know what, guys? Looking at this now, the little baby holes. See these big, huge holes? I'm going to have to find a drill bit. And I'm going to do that before I do this cut up here, because it actually goes through the hole and halfway through this one. So I'm going to go find me a nice, good sized drill bit. I'll be right back, show you guys how to do that. Okay guys, what I got right here is basically one of those step bits. I kind of shoved it in to the mask I had over there, because they seem to be the right size. So what I came up with is about on the 4th one of this depth bit. You'll probably have a different one, so just kind of judge it with your own eyeballs. I'm going to go ahead and stop at that 4th one. So we'll start. That's 1, 2, 3. Got one more to go. And there you are, nice and easy. I'm gonna go ahead and drill them all out. Okay, now that we got that all done, continuing on, I'm going to look at the picture right here, and I'm going to draw just about where that notch is. Okay. Now, usually scissors work. Did do a mask that I did snap the mask a little bit, so you got to be careful with these, but okay, guys, using these scissors, not good, man. It just likes to crack. These scissors anyway, it's probably because they're those damn food scissors. If you had some regular sets, would be good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run outside and I'm gonna put this bad boy on the sander. I got one of those sanders, and I'm gonna rub this up and do it before I crack even more of the mask. Okay, so just so we didn't have any more mishaps, I went ahead and went outside and took the belt sander and I just kind of ground the top of the mask off up here. And had a blade. I went ahead and cut that out. You do it with scissors if you don't have the regular, these dumb scissors. You just don't want to put pressure on it, because when you put pressure on it, you crack. And yeah, so here we go. We got it all drilled out. Got my nice old crack going on there. The axe hit. And then I shaved up the top here so it's a little bit more rounded instead of the cone head. So now what we're going to do, it's got these little scuff pads. You get these at Walmart. I'm going to do a little scuff job on the mask. What I'm doing is just sanding it so that the paint will stick. It's always a good idea to do that. So fast forward you, and we'll come back when I'm done. Now what you're going to want to do is go to your sink, take some Dawn soap, and wash this off so you can get all the oils from your fingers off of it so your paint can stick nice and good. So I'm going to go ahead and wash it off. I'm going to take it out into the garage and paint it. You guys don't need to see that. All you got to do is just what I'm going to use is this stuff right here. It's your Krylon Color Max Paint and Primer Satin Meringue. Like I said, when I watched Big Hush, this is what he was using on his mask, and it actually turned out really good. So kind of took his idea there. Thank you, Big Hush. I appreciate it. And you can find this pretty much at any of your hardware stores, Lowe's. Supposedly, I hunted forever, couldn't find it, had to go to Hobby Lobby. They had it. So hunt around. This is a good color, or get whatever color you want to match up. You can do a white and then start throwing your browns and stuff on top of it. But this is a good base point then throw everything on top of that. So this is what I'm going with. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna spray it real quick. Okay, got it all painted up nice and yellow, marine. Now the next thing I need to do is put the chevron on there. Chevron on this mask is basically a straight one, so it don't have the curve on the top. So what I'm going to do is take masking tape. Gently place it on there. Gotta watch this masking tape. It gets too sticky sometimes. And it peels your paint. And that's the last thing you need. Especially on this one. This one doesn't seem like it really has much damage on it. It's just kind of really gritty. There you go. Now all we're going to do is slap some red paint on it. I have candy apple. You can get this at Walmart. Over in the hobby section. Just paint a little chevron in. Alright, got that done. Now, if you're like me, you need to stick your tape very hard because you're afraid it was going to peel your paint off along with it. It's okay, you got these little smudge marks along the side from where the paint dripped under. Just take yourself an X-Acto knife or a blade and you can scoot it along the side. That's what we're going to do. So now we need to figure out how we're going to weather this guy. Because in this picture, this is, I guess, somebody that did the mask. But this is the original. Almost looks like it's got like a goopy, rubbery, brown, muddy crap on it. And then they just kind of... Just got to try to figure out how to do that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to probably try to do some brown, gray, green paint and kind of splat it on there and do the opening spots like what we have here. And we'll call that a day. I don't see too much scarring on it. So we're going to attempt it. I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I haven't seen anybody do one of these yet, so don't really have a very good reference to go off of. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, let's give her a whirl. What I got is khaki in your brown Walmart paint. Put that in a cup. Now I'll mix in a little bit of pewter gray. Put a little bit of water in there. kind of a brownish green puke color. Now, slap down the cardboard because this might get messy. I think I need a little bit darker. So let's put a little drip of black in there. A little bit goes a long ways with the black, guys, so. No more gray. Alright guys, that's about the closest I can get to that thing. Don't look too bad. I did look back on the video. The one next to this one right here is actually Big Hushes that he did. He did a pretty good job on that one. I'm going to go ahead and shoot some clear coat on this and see what it would look like. This right here. Semi-gloss, clear coat. It's going to lock all that paint in. We'll see what it looks like. I'm going to go shoot it real quick. I'll bring it back when it's dry and we'll check it out. Okay guys, that'd be one of the part 5s done. The Jason Voorhees mask. Part 5. One of 2. There should be another one coming out here soon I'm going to get finished with. It's going to be the white with the blue chevrons on its face. So we're going to do that one next. I don't think this was too bad of a try for the first time on this one. This one's pretty much just a bunch of goop and then marking it off. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I think it should look pretty good on the wall with all the other ones. So far basically we got what, part 3, 4, then 5, then I got the other one for 5, and then I should be getting done with 6. So I should have all those videos out to you. So make sure you subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so that you can see the next one coming out. Maybe you can make a mask of your own, put it up, check it out. If this content is something you like, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps me out. I've been winging these things at you. Help me out here. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.